Another thing that's been bouncing around my head, because I'm talking to some clients about it, and then I've been talking to some other people about it, and this and that, is the fitness in your horse. I've got a horse in training right now. She was started by another guy, a friend of mine. He does a good job. He's not a trainer. He's not a colt starter. He's a cowboy that is nice to his horses. And she rides around really nice, and she gets real crabby if you ask her to lope, and in particular, if you ask her to lope in the left lead. It has nothing to do with her being crabby. She doesn't need to go to the chiropractor. It's not bad training. I don't need to get my quirt down and quirt on her. I don't need to beat her up. It's nothing to do with that. She's 4 years old. She's really big. She's really lean made, really thoroughbred looking, although she's not thoroughbred. And physically, she is not fit enough to pick up a lope and lope anything less than about a 120-foot circle. And if you ask her for less, a smaller circle, she gets really crabby and swishes her tail, and she's not bucking, but she's trying to get in that lope, and the only way she feels like she can is to jump and kick. But it's a fitness issue. It's a total fitness issue. And some of you are going to run into these things with a lot of these young horses. I've seen piles and piles and piles of young horses that can't lope around a 60-foot round pen. They just physically can't because they're not fit enough. So what do? We trot. Get a circus pole, work them around the circus pole, and we trot them. If they can't lope, we trot, and we're patient, and we build the physical fitness in them. I would bet over the years, myself and a whole lot of other guys have canned a pile of horses that we said were knotheads and bad-minded and yada, 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 just because they weren't physically fit enough and we didn't realize that. So if you're having trouble with your horse, think about that first. Is he not doing this because he's bad-minded? Or is he not doing this because he can't, because he's not physically fit enough for it? Chances are he's not physically fit enough for it, and you need to work harder at getting him there. Adios.